Hello everyone, and welcome to a channel update with me, PhantomZY. So there's a couple of quick things that I want to cover, in this video update. I know I don't usually appear in front of, on the channel, basically. It's usually just, just games. It's all about the games. But I did figure that it was either this or a static image, so I figured I'd appear in front of you guys for this video. So first of all, the channel has reached 2,000 subs, which is awesome. So I did want to say thank you guys very much for that. It's humbling, honestly, that there's that many people out there that want to listen to me inanely ramble while I play games, and while I basically give my opinion about games in the rare review, which we'll hit on a little bit about that before the video's over. But yeah, thank you guys very much for that. I did want to do some kind of video to celebrate. But as you may have already noticed recently, I am not even been very consistent with the content that I had been doing. So I do think that I'm going to keep it very simple. I mentioned this in one of my videos before with GLHF, asked if I had any plans for it. I think I'm just going to do a quick AMA video that is assuming that there are enough questions that any of you might have for me. I am just some guy. But assuming there's like, I don't know, at least 4 to 5 questions, if you guys have any questions for me, I would be glad to make a video and answer them in kind of a celebratory 2,000 subs video. So please, if you do have any questions for me for that AMA video, if you just put them down in the comments below in this video, just let me know that it's a question for the AMA. And I will definitely put it in the video, assuming that is not something that I consider too personal or I consider to be inflammatory. I'm not going to get into anything that is touchy on this channel because that's not what I want this channel to be. I really hate the whole YouTube internet drama and the people who like to really profit off of, making drama. It kind of disgusts me. So, I don't want to talk about things like that. Let's keep it focused on, me, games, and, just basic, simple things, not the touchy issues, basically. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those. So again, more than anything else, thank you guys very much for your support. It means the world to me. And it really, really is humbling. This video, or rather this channel, has been going for, I think it's been over a decade now. Obviously very on and off. There's been periods of over a year where I haven't posted anything, which is entirely my own fault, mind you. But yeah, thank you guys very much, whether you're a longtime sub or you are somebody who has just joined the channel recently. Thank you very much for giving me a look. Okay, now with that out of the way, I do want to talk about the status of the channel. For those of you who are subbed, you probably know where I'm more or less going with this, assuming you're watching this at the time it's released. There haven't been any videos coming out of the channel lately. It's been, oh gosh, it's probably been 3 to 4 weeks now, I think, since I actually posted up a video, and that's entirely my own fault. I am very bad about basically lapsing in recording stuff and then letting the lack of content that I have prepared just quickly take me by surprise. And then I have nothing, and then I'm like, well, I don't have time, or I don't feel good, or whatever. And then that snowballs, and then I lack the motivation to try to catch up. It's a very bad habit of mine. But, recently it's been a matter of, and you guys can ask me about this, in the AMA if you want, but I'm just going to say here, just health issues, more or less. There's been, I have some ongoing issues, and then I've had some that have more or less gotten a little worse recently that have made it a little more difficult for me to have the energy and motivation to record, but I am going to be working on that. So I'm sorry for the lack of videos in the past few weeks. I am going to start recording again very soon. What I'm planning to try to record a few videos this week, but I'm not actually going to post them until next week. So videos will return to the channel, and hopefully we'll be returning to a semi-regular schedule. How many times have I said that? But on Monday. So the 7th of November, I believe. I think I've got the date right there. So that means that we'll have more Seinen Arcana, that will be daily, and Danganronpa every 2 days. I am going to focus my recording mostly on Seinen Arcana, because at this point, I know I'm close to the end, or I should be close to the end, famous last words, right? But I basically want to work on trying to power through the last bit of the game, just to finish it up. Not that I'm not enjoying Seinen Arcana, don't get me wrong, I've loved my time with the game. But at the same time, it's been running so long on the channel, and it's been longer than I actually could have imagined. So I would like to, finish that up. Probably try to keep the episodes somewhere between 40 minutes to an hour to try to, get there fairly quick. If I can, it will depend on my schedule over the next few days, whether I'm going to have time for those episodes. But I'm going to try to do that. And just get it done. I do know, I've heard from Shad and such, that apparently the last boss is quite hard. Apparently he's got some trickiness to him. I don't know who it is, and I don't know what they do, but I know it's not going to be easy. So I am going to hopefully be able to tackle that, without too much trouble. We'll see what happens. So yeah, expect that next week, regular schedule returning to the channel. After we finish Seinen Arcana, which hopefully will not be more than like another 2 weeks. I really hope not. Then I am going to shift every day to Danganronpa 2. And my plan when Seinen Arcana is done is that I am going to go back to just one series at a time. The 2 series at a time, when I'm not doing this at all professionally, is a little too much for me, between, my work schedule and, the kind of issues I do have that sometimes do get in the way and prevent me from having the motivation and such to actually do a lot of much of anything, honestly. But, yeah, so I'm gonna cut back to one series at a time, and my hope is not just that, it will keep me from, running out of backlog. Like I have here, because I still have no videos recorded. But the hope is also that it will allow me to focus more on doing some more visual novel verdict stuff. Which, if you haven't seen that, basically visual novel verdict is just what I'm going to be calling my reviews from here on out. But I've only done one of them since I actually rebranded it and rebranded. Ooh. But since I renamed my reviews and stuff, and hopefully they're considerably better quality than what I used to do when I was, working with a completely trash computer and such, but you guys can be the judge of that. So, yeah, that's more or less what I wanted to cover. Focus on Seinen Arcana. When that's done, Danganronpa 2. Stuff will return to the channel starting next week. Cutting back to one series at a time when that's all done. And hopefully focusing more on reviews and a little bit more, I guess, polished content, instead of just a bunch of Let's Play stuff. I do like doing Let's Plays just because they're the easiest to throw together, and, it's just fun. It's fun to play games and share that with people. I enjoy it. And honestly, I watch Let's Plays all the time, so, for me, someone who enjoys Let's Plays, it's fun for me to be on the other side of it and share with you guys. Aside from that, there's other stuff possibly, that, I will have stewing before too long, but I don't want to talk about it ahead of time when I don't have anything actually to really show or even planned out very well. So we will call it there. Again, if you guys have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments. If there are just 2 or 3 questions, I probably will just answer them in the comments section, because there's no point in me making a 5-minute AMA with 3 questions. But if there's, what I'm going to say is that if there's 5 or more questions, I will do a little AMA video. And, that's something that will be short enough, I figure, that even, with my schedule and everything, it will easily be something I can fit in, between recording other stuff and all that, and hopefully allow me to interact with you guys a little bit more, because I know that I do read all the comments, because I get emails for basically any comments that anyone posts. It doesn't always work when it's a reply to a comment, but I do always get comments when they're just posted directly to videos. But I don't always reply to them. A lot of times I even intend to, but I'll get it at work or something, and it's like, well, I can't really reply to this right now, and then I just forget about it. So, it's not that, if you do post a comment and, if it's a question for me, don't assume that that I am intentionally not answering you. It's just me being kind of derpy, which is kind of what I do. So, but yeah, thank you guys again for 2,000 subs. Thank you for watching this video, as long-winded and redundant as it might have been. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all next time.